daily fantasy. His number too high, then I'm probably fading him. He been on the road, he gon' eat up my salary. I hit a buy, he go live before lock. Play back to back, then I probably won't pick on the DFS bachelor. Good as it gets. Bit a few liners, they hit me a leg. He had a good game, but it might be a trick. Log in the Slack so I know who to pick. Sharing our liners, we all gon' get rich. New to this game, you should come to the pad. You might want some cash and get a good laugh. DFS Sports, we gon' run up a bag. He heard every game and it's making me mad. You buying your lineups, I think you a cheater. DFS bachelor, he the new leader. Yeah.
What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Bachelor Pad. I, of course, am the DFS Bachelor, your host, I suppose. The real star of this show, we're talking WNBA, is my beautiful brother from another, Mr. Dion Boykin. How you doing tonight, brother?
Oh, I'm doing great. Tonight
I would do
really great.
I would be doing better. I went back and watched our show, and I'm like, man, if I would have just listened to myself when I'm talking, it's hard. I gotta admit, when you're trying to do four sports, I run out of time, man. It's like I'm trying to do baseball videos, NBA videos, WNBA videos, be a single dad, go to a birthday party. I'm like, shit, why the hell isn't Tiara McCowan all over my lineups when I talked about her for like 20 fucking minutes last night? But
I swear, I don't even think I had a line with her on DraftKings. So
I can't even believe. Anyways, we're gonna go over tomorrow's. This is Thursday's. We're going to go over Thursday's WNBA Fanduel and Draftkings slate. It's another 3-game slate. I hope you all had a great night. We're burning the midnight oil, especially Dion is. Dion's really hanging in there. He's taking the beating. It's midnight.
Man, listen. Sabrina, Kayla McBride.
Tiara McCowan. You watched the video. Tiara McCowan was 3.7% owned. We talked about her more than any other player last night.
Hey, check this out.
I hope you all did well. That's I hope that some of you heard my words, heard our words, and listened to it, because I know I sure as shit didn't. I didn't even realize. I couldn't believe it.
Hey, what did I say about Nalia Conway?
Yeah,
she played 12 minutes tonight.
Yeah, no.
She never plays 20 minutes.
Now, there were some misses before we get too high on our high horse. Briana Turner, she sucked. We totally missed on Candice Dupree. We didn't want to play her at all. She had a turn back the clock type moment tonight as well. So, there's things
I got on her like last minute in my player pool. I did. She was actually, when I looked at her more, she was a decent play. I didn't have her, but she was a decent play.
I like that. Yeah. I like that. Before we get into all this, I guess we just jumped right into it. But first things first, thank you, all of you, for all your support. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the team. Please hit that subscribe button down below if you're so inclined to do so. Also, hit that like button. That helps us more than you know. And I got to say, you guys are really jumping on board with that. I really appreciate everything you all are doing there, liking the video, just supporting all of it in every sport, MLB, NBA, WNBA. I get this question a lot. Hey, how do I get a YouTube channel going? How do I do what you do? And the answer is, you wake up at 5 in the morning, you sleep at like 1 o'clock in the morning, you follow every damn story there is, you meet great people who know it's more work than it looks like. And so to be rewarded with all of your support is truly, truly humbling. But that's what it takes. It almost turns sports into a job, which is weird, but it does do that. And really appreciate the support. It's really gratifying, and thank you all so much. Hit that subscribe button, the like button. Leave a comment in the comment section. If you like, subscribe and comment, you qualify for our weekly $25. You can tell my voice is already going out. This is like my 5th video in the last 18 hours. I just had a nephew turn 9 tonight, so I was at a bowling party and shaking hands with the head pin, and cheers to you all, and we're going to have some fun. This is going to be a little unorthodox tonight, but I think our listeners would have had a great night. Those who listened and played those tournament plays, I think, had a great night. Already seen a few screenshots.
I just got 2 in my DM. One from Frank Pearson. Said he watched the show and put in one lineup. Won $125 tonight. So
boom.
That's
what we're trying to do. I don't care if I win or lose. It's all about you guys. I put more energy into getting everything done for everyone else than I do for myself because I have an ego problem. So there you go. You know, I'm a single dad. I don't know, man. That's all I got. So that's what I do. Also, don't forget to check out Overlay DFS, overlaydfs.com. They do an awesome job. Enter promo code DFS Bachelor. If you're playing My Prize Picks or you've not played My Prize Picks, you should check it out. All you do is pick the over-under, pick 2 to 4 players, enter promo code NDO. That's N as in Nancy, D as in Dion, O as in Ostrich. Enter that promo code, and boom, you get all these special things, great stuff. You can check out Run Pure Sports, right? Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
That's where Dion's at, dropping his articles and his player pools, etc. You can get my player pool for NBA, MLB, NFL, NHL. Click that link in the video description below. You can try Draft Dashboard 30 days for $1. Boom. That's that. NBA video is up for tomorrow already. It's going to be a crazy schedule. You guys are going to get sick of hearing my voice, sick of seeing me drunk on camera. You know, big cheers. You're going to get sick of it. But we're good. We're in. I'm probably going to smoke a cigarette during this video too because it's late at night, and that's what we're going to do out in this new office. That's why I built this office out here, so that I could have a little bit more leeway. I mean, I don't smoke inside. I'm not a fucking monster. You know, I mean, come on. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Smoke out in the offices, out in the garage. So, 3-game slate tonight. Did I forget anything else? Was there anything else I forgot?
No.
No, we're good. So we got 3 games tomorrow. It starts at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Of course, the NBA starts tomorrow. So you might see a little bit of overlay. You might see some, you know, people are going to be focused on NBA and not WNBA so much. So we might, you know, there might be some leverage to be had there. So let's just go as usual. Dion will mostly cover Fanduel. I'll cover Draftkings, and we'll have our little snippets in between.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yes,
so
sir.
Let's go to Fanduel. Let's start at guard and start at the top. We'll go from what? From the top down to above 5K? Is that what we're doing?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yep.
What do you like?
So when we start with the one of honor, as we can see, I don't know if we really fade her and Alicia Thomas right now. They just clicking way too well. And we called that shit on the first pod when they played that those probably would be the 2 that would actually click well. And they have. We've seen it. With the last game, they putting up numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Big numbers. So definitely think we can go back to her. It's gonna be a tougher matchup because I probably think that they'll put maybe Candace on her.
Maybe. Here's the thing: when you watch LA play, I know they beat the shit out of Phoenix, who didn't look great tonight against Indiana. Let's not kid ourselves.
Sheesh.
And then they got stomped on in their last game against Chicago, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if they have the athleticism. I really don't. DeWanna Bonner to me seems like the most consistent player right now in the WNBA, and I've been saying this now for 3 years. I think she's the best player in the WNBA. I truly believe that. I don't know how they stop her. Who is going to stop her on that team? It's not going to be Ruffin Pratt. It's not going to be Chelsea Gray. It's not Candace Parker's a shell of what she used to be. I'm sorry, she just is. Who's going to stop DeWanna Bonner? She's going to her usage rate is through the roof. I love DeWanna Bonner. 7'5", I still think is too cheap.
And you saw it in the last game how Chicago pushed the fucking ball. That's what Connecticut does.
LA couldn't handle it. LA could not handle it.
They got run out the fucking gym. I don't know what they're gonna do against Connecticut because those 2 run.
That's
and Jasmine Thomas, when she gets her shit together, run. She's still running now. She's just not doing a bunch of shit with it.
Mm-hmm.
But so yeah, I think we definitely can go back there.
Yeah.
Going down to Courtney Vandersloot, shit.
I just don't know if I could do it. I like the matchup. I don't think Minnesota has a guard that can deal with her.
That's what I'm saying. The guard situation in Minnesota right now is just like if you see her history from last year, 21, 24, 28. But if you look at the guards that she played against last year, it's like, okay, you know, you still had D-Rob there. Like, you know, she defensive minded. So it was kind of tougher for her last year. I don't know with these two. And then Lexi Brown is questionable, so that means whoever is going to start, because we ain't going to guess that shit this time.
Fucking Dangerfield. Well, we got some really shitty information from a so-called source, and
That. Yeah.
I mean that's gonna happen in WNBA. Just so you know, I mean, there's a lot of wild variables. Of
Yeah,
course.
so for now, we'll just wait and see on shit like that. But Jordan Canada's playing well. She really is.
Not worth the
But
price yet, though. She's not
no,
starting.
no.
It's Sue Bird and
And
Jewel Lloyd until Jordan Canada's down in that high 4, low 5 range. I'm not playing her.
yeah, yeah,
Sorry.
that's too much. Um, Gabby Williams, wow. I believe Steph Dawson is out, and man, she's playing great. She,
Right. She
she's
is. It's a
great.
little high price.
And,
5'8's a
but here's
little
the
high
thing.
for me.
Here's the
So
thing
what are you
that
gonna do? Chelsea Gray at 5'6" or Gabby Williams at 5'8"? I think that's pretty easy.
oh,
You go Chelsea
definitely, yeah,
Gray.
definitely Chelsea Gray.
Yeah.
But
Like
all I'm
Chelsea Gray
saying,
hasn't had the huge game yet, but that's coming.
yeah, it does.
title of title of my sex tape, my book of short stories. Yeah, of course I'm coming, and then please get the hell out of my house. You know, that's why I'm the DFS bachelor. I don't say DFS married man, okay? I was married, I'm divorced, I'm a single dad, my son's 15. It's I'm coming, get the hell out of my house. No, I'm just kidding. That's messed up. What? I mean, come on, it's late. We're having fun, and that's just the truth, right? This isn't DFS boyfriend. This is DFS bachelor. Okay. Anyways, go ahead. What? I'm sorry. That's just the reality of the situation, you know.
He hell when they get late at night, yo.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I ain't gonna be able to stop him on this one, yo. So I'm gonna have to just let him go.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chelsea Gray, that's an easy
I
one.
love that one, especially
just
for
keep
cash.
dropping.
I love Chelsea Gray for cash games. 5'6". That's just too fucking cheap. I know she was a 22 or whatever the game before. I think this LA Connecticut game could be competitive if LA can figure out a way to defend in transition. Chelsea Gray 5'6".
That's my next play. But Super, they just keep dropping her price. So I mean, what the hell?
And I'm gonna say this one more time. I know Leilani Mitchell is dead to a lot of people. I understand, but I'm telling you right now that breakout game is coming for her. Like
Yeah,
Maisha Hines Allen kind of went off in the second half of that last game, but she was struggling. It was kind of teetering. One of those ball handlers was going to take over
listen,
that game. It ended up
we
being Hines
talking
Allen.
about we talking about Seattle though. This is a totally different monster. With the
Mm-hmm.
way they've been looking,
Mm-hmm.
shit, that Hines Allen shit is dead.
Oh, that's
Like
dead tomorrow. Yeah.
it's been cool. It's been cool the past couple games, but bro,
But
I
I
don't
gotta
know.
be honest, I like the matchup for Leilani Mitchell against Sue Bird. I think Leilani Mitchell's more athletic. I think she could be one advantage that they have on the court, even though Sue Bird, of course, is a legend and a Hall of Famer, more pedigree than Leilani Mitchell will ever have. But Leilani Mitchell, I think, has they're both older players. Leilani Mitchell's no spring chicken herself. But
Yeah.
Leilani Mitchell, I do think, has an advantage tomorrow. She's 5'3". I'm going to go there. I'm going to keep playing her. I'm trapped into that. She's let me down twice now. I'm going to keep doing it until she goes off. She's going to have a 35, 40-point game. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it might happen tomorrow because that's going to be the advantage that they have. They don't have the advantage in the front court. Not with Natasha Howard and Briana Stewart and Alicia Clark and Mercedes Russell. They just don't have the advantage there. The backcourt's where they're going to have to do it. It's going to have to be Atkins and Mitchell. So
Yeah. And that's where like right above her, Brittany Sykes at 5'5", she gonna get overlooked. Don't sleep on her. She's the one player, as you can see in that Chicago game, that could run the floor with them.
right.
That's gonna be the key. Ruff and Pratt, her days are numbered. They're coming.
Yeah.
And even if she does start, she gonna get replaced real fast
That's
because
right.
Connecticut
That's
is running, and Sykes is going to be able to run with them. So
Correct.
expect her to see a lot of minutes. And as you can see in the past 2 games that they played,
Right.
get this shit.
Now, as opposed to tonight's matchup, there's a lot of value in this like high 4, low 5 range. And we'll stop at 5K, but we got Jewel Lloyd sitting there at 5K.
Yeah,
I like that play too.
does. Wasn't she 6K on the last slate?
Yeah, 5'8" at least. I'm trying to remember now, but I'm just telling you,
Yeah.
5K for Jewel Lloyd. You don't see that very often,
No,
and
she was
she's
6K.
got 40-point upside. So you do it, you play it.
She was 6K, bro. She
Right.
was 5'9" the first slate, 6K that last slate,
And here
and
she is
now
at
she's five.
5K.
Yeah, yeah. Let's go ahead and go.
Yeah,
Cause
yeah. I
uh
like that Jewel Lloyd at 5K. We can't go under 5K yet. There's some names there I cannot wait
yeah,
to get under 5K. But Jewel Lloyd
Quigley.
at 5K, I think is a great play. Diamond to
Yeah,
Shield, you still can't go with. I guess she's battling back from
she
a
played
knee injury.
25 last game.
Yeah, I mean she's getting
I don't
there.
know if they let her go against this Minnesota team, she definitely can get you there if I
Yeah.
won.
Well, she would normally be in the high sixes, low sevens.
Yeah. That's a and she dropped.
The one caveat is Kalia
Or
Copper is
6.
playing really well in that starting spot. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
let's not kid ourselves. But I
yeah.
do like the 24 minutes. Like, if you'd have told me she's playing 24 minutes at 5-1, I'm probably taking Diamond to Shields. Honestly, I am.
Mhm.
But she's just still battling back from that injury. Like,
Yeah.
Kalia Copper's play well. I can't get over that 5K price for Jewel Lloyd. I like that quite a bit. If I go to DraftKings, DeWanna Bonner's the most expensive guard at 10-7. Yes, she's absolutely playable. They have her listed at guard. She really is like a slash forward guard type. She's going to get rebounds. She's going to shoot the ball. She's going to get assists. The ball is going to be in DeWanna Bonner's hands. I think she's the most consistent player in the WNBA. And then you see on DraftKings over here, the third most expensive guard is Diamond to Shields at 8,700. I'm not paying the 8,700 for her, but you can see how much of a value she is on Fanduel, and with how few points she scored through those first two outings in a matchup against a Minnesota backcourt that starters or bench is not very good. I mean, we're talking Lexi Brown and Crystal Dangerfield and, you know, the rest of the nonsense there in Minnesota. That's a sneaky tournament play on FanDuel. Don't like her on DraftKings. Chelsea Gray 8-2, love that price. Jasmine Thomas is the fifth highest priced guard on DraftKings. We haven't even gotten to her yet on FanDuel because she's under 5K. So you can see the pricing difference and where you have the advantages. No thanks, probably on DraftKings. Maybe a little sprinkle here or there if I'm making multiple lineups. FanDuel, she's 4-8. We'll get to that in a moment. Sue Bird went all the way up to 7-1. She's been 4-6 and 4-9 the first two slates. Now she's 7-1.
Yeah.
Yikes. But I'll stop here at 7K. There she is, Jewel Lloyd at 7K. Jewel Lloyd's feeling like a play for me on both sites tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
She really is. Now, Ariel Atkins is a tough defender, so if they decide, hey, fucking Jewel Lloyd's tearing us apart, we'll go ahead and put Mitchell on Sue Bird and we'll put Atkins on Jewel Lloyd. That makes things a little tougher because Ariel Atkins is one of the premier backcourt defenders in the WNBA. So let's go value guard 5K and below, and just, I mean, the options right here.
Talk about Copper and Jewel Lloyd. I think you can play both of them together.
Yep.
Minnesota just does not scare me with them guards, man. Like, I really think that's gonna be the place that we attack this year at guard, man. Like, they just, as you see it, they just don't have nobody that can do it. That's gonna stop them.
Hey, we need to talk about Lexi Brown has a concussion, questionable for tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, well, they're saying Karima Christmas Kelly would be in line, but she also got hurt in that game with an ankle. So Crystal Dangerfield, I know she fucking shit all over all of us, but
You hear me?
no, yeah, I can hear you. I'm sorry, what?
She tore her Achilles.
Christmas Kelly did?
Yeah.
Oh, so she's out. She's done.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
so that's a case right now. If you are not watching this video and you're just clicking on Lexi Brown game time decision, in their description right there it says, if you know, it's possible she passes all the necessary tests before Thursday's contest for concussion protocol. It says right here in FanDuel's news and notes from RotoWire, right? So a big fuck you to RotoWire for giving you guys bad information. If not, Rachel Banham and Karima Christmas Kelly would be in line for increased minutes. Well, you can't be in line for increased minutes when you rupture your Achilles. Let's just get that straight right now. So you're getting bad information there. It'll be Crystal Dangerfield, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And Shanice Johnson. Shanice Johnson's going to see a ton of minutes in a paced-up game against Chicago.
Yeah.
What else do you like under 5K? Jasmine Thomas, 4'8". Come on.
Jasmine Thomas, bro. That's too easy. 27, 40, 21, 35, 28, 43. I love it. I don't care. I'm like you said, how you stuck on who did you say you was stuck on?
Jewel Lloyd at 5K.
Leilani Mitchell.
Oh yeah. I mean you can play all those three guards and then pay up at forward. I mean, there's so much value here.
That's how I am with Jasmine Thomas. I'm just stuck on playing her because that, like you said, that she gonna finally gel with them, and it's gonna all click, and she gonna be.
And it's just too cheap. It's just too cheap. She has 35-point upside at 4'8". Even if she doesn't hit it, that's a smart play. You know, like the smart play is not always gonna work out, but like you're not trying if you don't play her in at least one lineup tomorrow. I'm sorry.
Like you said, Ariel Atkins.
4-4.
Really
Come on.
like that.
Too cheap. Still too cheap. I mean, she put out for us. There you go. That's what she said. Yeah, there you go. But at 4-4, she got 30-point upside. Now, it's a tough matchup. Seattle's a good defensive team. Seattle's the best team in the league right now for my
She's done it before.
There we
in
go.
the past. So she can get there.
There we go. What about down below? I think the only other player would be Shanice
Tia
Johnson.
Copper is supposed to play, so that rules out Simone Augustus.
Yeah.
Shanice Johnson, like we said, should see increased minutes. She's been playing around 25 minutes.
Again, you can follow us on Twitter at DionBoykin1 at DFS Bachelor. We'll have the starters out, and we'll have Minnesota's usually really good, probably the best team in the league at giving information before the game starts. Minnesota. So we'll know if Lexi Brown's going to be out, but it's going to be increased minutes for Shanice Johnson, and I wouldn't be shocked to see Crystal Dangerfield. I know she shit the bed the last game. I'm well aware of that fact.
Oh, check it. Shanice Johnson last year in 20 minutes put up a 25 fantasy point game.
There we go. They just don't have anyone else. Who else is that guard for Minnesota? Who else do they have?
Steals in that game.
Rachel Banham. Rachel Banham at 3-1, I guess, could be a play because if you're without Lexi Brown and Karima Christmas Kelly, all you have in that backcourt are Shanice Johnson, Crystal Dangerfield, and Rachel Banham. That's it, right? Am I missing someone?
Nope.
That's it. So that's a lot of value there. And it's against the Chicago team that plays a paced-up game. So,
and then, like I said, Shanice Johnson had 4 steals in that game. And as you can see, as paced up as they play, they do turn the ball over a lot as well. So if she put together even just 2 steals, that's good for you at 4K.
Yep. I mean, there's not even another. Oh, I guess there's Bridget Carlton. No thanks.
Nah.
I'll pass on that. I will pass on that. Let me go to DraftKings. Let's go to value guard. Under 7K. Ellie Quigley at 6'9". Listen, she hasn't done it yet, but there are going to be these games where Ellie Quigley hits like 5 threes. She goes off for like 35 fantasy points. She's at 6'9". I don't mind that play. Ariel Atkins at 6'8". Again, a tough matchup. Seattle is the best defensive team in the league. She's at 6'8". Kalia Copper has been just fucking kicking ass. I don't know how else to put it. But as those minutes ramp up for Diamond to Shields, you're going to see the minutes for Kalia Copper come down. So I'm a little bit concerned there. I don't mind Briana Williams at 6'5". She's got the upside too. We've seen that. And then as I go down, Rachel Banham at 3'8", Crystal Dangerfield at 3'7". I'm telling you, the value is going to be in that Minnesota backcourt. One of them is going to hit value. So that's where I would go there. Shanice Johnson's a little too expensive for me. Well, she's 5'5". I might be able to go there too on DraftKings.
Yeah, that's nice.
I think that's all right. But that's it. That's it. All right, let's go to forwards. Fanduel.
8K.
8K.
Yep. And there again, like, fuck, I'm just going to keep on playing her. Like, why fade her now? Like, just keep on playing her. Alyssa Thomas, again.
Who's going to stop Briana Stewart out of Washington? That's my question. Who?
Nobody. I hope they don't think Meesman.
Who's going to challenge her defensively? I guess Meesman, but Meesman's more of a guard.
she gonna have to. But the thing is that she gonna have to contain Natasha Howard because, well, I don't know. You can try and put Hans Ellen. She's a high motor player, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. So either way it go, one of the two is just gonna have that way.
Sure.
But definitely, I'm still just going in cash. Definitely, just going back to Briana Stewart. She gonna be stupid high on anyway.
Yeah.
Again, going back to her, Alyssa Thomas. She's had some duds, but
Oh, she can dud you, but so far
Yeah.
she's been really, really good.
yeah, and she scared us for a minute in that last game.
Yes, she did.
Came right on.
Yeah,
Came
she
right
did.
on. And that's the thing. She
And
just
LA struggles defensively. Even last year when they had Shanae and Maria Vadiva, they had the whole slew of front court players. They were one of the worst teams defensively against opposing front courts, and that has not changed this year.
Yeah.
They're
And
just
you got to
not-
remember, Connecticut is still thin. Like with
Yeah.
plays on all her back and stuff, so they still thin.
right.
So they playing, and she's especially playing minutes, like minutes,
Right.
even. So
Right. And on the flip
Definitely.
side of that, we got NECA at 7-3. Now NECA shit the bed the last game. Big letdown.
she definitely gonna be low on with Alyssa Thomas sitting right above her.
She's
Alyssa
gonna
Thomas and Brianna
she-
Stewart,
yeah.
and then you got Sylvia Fowles right up under her. She's right in the middle of all that greatness around her.
Yeah, she's going to be low owned, and she's got 40-point upside. And NECA's a pretty consistent player. I think that last game was an outlier. And again, who on Connecticut is going to stop NECA? Alyssa Thomas
Yeah.
is not big enough. That's not her type of game. Brianna Jones does not have the talent. I think NECA's a really interesting low owned player, especially after letting everyone down the last slate. I like NECA quite a bit in tournaments.
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch this pod tomorrow because I'm gonna fuck around and forget.
Yeah, me too. No, I forgot what I said 10 minutes ago, man. It's been a long ass fucking day, and I went to a birthday party, a couple double Jack and Cokes. I did hit on the DFS Bachelor dry spell might be over soon. But again, it's DFS Bachelor, not DFS Boyfriend. So things are going to be
Shut your face.
a certain way.
Hey, so look, we got Sylvia Fowles sitting at 7-1. Love the play there.
Me too. Against Chicago, especially if Dolson's out. I don't know who they have. What, Cheyenne Parker?
Yeah, she's already ruled out.
Oh, okay.
Cheyenne Parker is probably going to be the one to start. Not going to happen.
Sylvia Fowles could get 20 rebounds tomorrow. Straight up.
We know that Cheyenne Parker can get in foul trouble like that.
That's right.
So not gonna happen. Fuck
Right.
that. I'll take her.
What about Nafisa Collier in a paste up game?
That's what I was about to say. 6'9". She was on the last two slates. She was 7'5", and she dropped down to 6'9". She owned this team last year, 47, 36, 44. I love that play. And again, we know that Chicago turns the ball over. She averaged 2 steals versus this team last year. If they playing at a high pace, they trying to do too much at certain times. Those are the steals that you want.
Right. Candace
going
Parker, 6'8".
Dude, she just keep on dropping. She dropped 36 in the last game, and people were scared about her. Like again, she just came on slow. But if you look at her history last year, it's 23, 63, 13, 9.
Damn. That's a
Well, that last game, I think she got hurt. She only played 11 minutes.
Yeah,
or what?
yeah. That 63, Jesus.
That was probably a playoff
fuck.
game. But yeah, exactly. So at 6'8", you got to at least consider it.
Well, here's the thing. 6'8" for Candace Parker against Connecticut, or 6'7" for Maisha Hines-Allen against Seattle. That's like Maisha Hines-Allen will not be in a single lineup for me tomorrow. I'm just going to tell you that right now. It's not happening. And I know I said that the last game. She started out real slow. She picked it up at the end. That's not happening against Seattle. This is Seattle's a different beast.
Even in 2018, when she played 34 minutes, she still only managed the 22, and that's versus this same squad now.
Right. No, it's not happening. I'll take Candace Parker over Maisha Hines-Allen, and I hope the people that they're gonna be the average. They're gonna look at the average. They're gonna look at what she's done and go, "Oh, I want to play her." Please go ahead. I'll take Candace Parker at 6'8".
Yep, definitely. Natasha Howard.
That, the obvious play. You're sitting there with Emma Meesman. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely got Emma Meesseman, but Natasha Howard, I'm probably gonna play her in GPP finally. Uh,
I haven't played her yet, thank God. That's why I'm
Man,
still
well,
ahead.
I'll tell you, look at the. Then she's only played 20 minutes. Well, I mean, and again, these games were really. That first game was actually kind of close, but she only played 20 minutes. That last game, she only played 16. So I
Yeah.
get that. That score that just got out of hand real
Yeah,
fast.
I did. Yeah, I did. And
Um,
it could tomorrow. Washington is
yeah,
really
that's a
thin.
yeah. So I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to weigh. I'm gonna have to weigh my options on that
Look,
one
there's
because
no denying
her.
that Natasha Howard has 50-point upside. Let's not
Mhm,
kid
yeah,
ourselves. She
got
does.
a
Even with
55.
Briana Stewart, she did that 2 years
Mhm,
ago. She did that all the time. Natasha Howard was a slate breaker. Fuck,
mhm.
probably a third of the slates. Honest to God, she probably was.
And then
So she's gonna have a breakout game. Let's not. It's going to happen. So far, she's been a disappointment. I faded her. It's been pretty predictable, but
man, uh,
we'll have to
let me
see how
check
that goes.
something real quick.
Alicia Clark at
Look,
6'2", no
look,
thanks.
look, listen to this. So September 12th is when 2018 is when Natasha Howard put up like a 55 versus them. Uh, Stewie still put up a 49.
Right. You could play them both together. I have no problem playing Howard
Yeah.
and Brianna
So
Stewart together tomorrow.
it could be a day like that. That's what we talk about. That's what we try to get y'all the best information. It could definitely be a day like that
Hmm.
when they both go off.
Oh, and I want to
Uh,
bring this up because we're seeing a lot of this, and it's kind of unfortunate where the so when you have people who play DFS, if you haven't played DFS for a long time, you're gonna have a lot of people who enter like 50 lineups, and their first like 25 lineups are just gonna be game stacks. And so
mhm.
far through these first three slates, there's been these one games that have just been outrageously high scoring and close. So the game stack has been the way to go.
Yeah.
It bugs me because there's not a lot of skill in that. It's just, okay, I'm going to stack this game, then I'll stack this game, then I'll stack this game, and then I'll actually make a lineup where I'm thinking about what happens. And the game stacks are just paying off for people. Like tonight, it was Indiana and Phoenix. Okay, the game stacks just paid off for people. The night before, it was the fucking shit. I wish I could remember the game, but you know what I'm saying. So uh, tomorrow, I would think the game stack would probably be the Seattle Washington game. The second one would be the LA Connecticut game. I don't know if tomorrow's going to be a game stack type
It
situation.
might be. Honestly, I think it might just be LA, Connecticut. I could see. Well, I don't know. Washington has surprised us, man. Surprised us all year.
Hey, they're
So if that
playing with guts. They're
I,
well
I
coached. They're
actually
well
hope that
coached.
game. Yeah, yeah, fuck yeah. I hope that game is competitive because that means I'm definitely probably.
So the game
I'm
stacking is
definitely.
something we haven't really talked
Yeah.
about in here, but that's kind of been what's been happening, and it won't shock me if that's popular tomorrow. Alicia
Mhm.
Clark at 6'2", I'll pass on that. Anything else above 5K that you like? Russell, Dantas, Cheyenne Parker, Aerial Powers. Aerial Powers is 6K now. I can't do that.
I'm alright. Mm-mm.
I
I'm
can't do
alright.
that.
I'm alright up Cheyenne Parker in my article. Dante's. I'll give her a GPP look. I like
5-7.
her history,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah,
I mean, yeah,
yeah.
because
That's
she
it.
dropped below 6K. So
That's it.
well, that's when we played her last year. And if you look at her history under 6K, she actually does pretty well. So
Right, right.
love
Let
that.
me come over to
Yeah, that's
DraftKings.
it.
I'll come over to DraftKings real quick. Brianna Stewart, 11-1. I know she's the most expensive forward, but I'm down with that. Meesman's
Mhm.
the second most expensive forward. I will take Alyssa Thomas $100 cheaper over Meesman. I just think Seattle's so good defensively. I really do. It's tough for me. NECA at 10-1. Then you get down here. You got Cheyenne. You got Candace Parker at 9-6, Collier at 9-8, and Maisha Hines Allen at 9-3. I will take Candace Parker, I think, in that just because of that 60-point upside. I don't mind if he's Collier. There's no way in fucking hell I'm paying 9-3 for Maisha Hines Allen against Seattle. I'm sorry, she's a 100% fade for me tomorrow. I won't be playing her.
I'm telling
Then,
you.
then what's interesting after that is you have Azura Stevens at 8-9. We haven't even got to her at Fanduel. She's under 5K on Fanduel. Minnesota is a very tough team defensively in the front court. So I don't want to pay
Mhm.
up for Azura Stevens. I don't mind the 4-8 on Fanduel. We'll get to that in a second. But I'm not doing the 9-3 or the 8-9. Natasha Howard's at 8,300. That's the one that's standing out to me, man. I feel like tomorrow could be a Natasha Howard day. That's what I'm going to say. You got Cheyenne Parker,
Tell
7-7.
you, I'm going.
Just don't let me forget. When I
Yeah.
send you my lineups tomorrow and I don't have Natasha Howard in there, go, hey, you fucking idiot. Make sure you put her in. Well, because like the last 2 hours of the day before all this kicks off, MLB also kicks off. I got to go through every player in Major League Baseball and make sure they show up in my player pool, make sure that they're actually going to play. So my brain is just melted at that point. I've been up since 5 in the morning. Don't let me forget Natasha Howard. Get her in. She's not a cash game play. She's a tournament play only. But I do think there's some upside for Natasha Howard.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. All right. Let's go to FanDuel and go to value forwards.
All right. Azura Stevens, 4.8. That's where I'm going right now.
Yep.
Man, love to play again. 31 against them last year in 26 minutes. She can definitely do it. We saw her. And then, as you can see, she got that extra burn at the end of the game. I don't think it happens again this game, but if it does, you got to remember they don't have any other backup forwards.
Nope. Who's the rookie? Ruthie Howard? She's not playing for shit. She's not doing anything. So
they're not even really putting her in, and they put her in the garbage minutes that last game.
Right.
And they still left Stevens out there.
Right.
So I mean, man, love that play tomorrow. Love it.
Yeah.
Briana Jones, she's went up to 4.3. I don't know about this one.
What I will
think
say is I like her minutes, and they're gonna. I mean, she's averaging 30 minutes a game, so I can go there at 4-3. LA, I'm telling you, they struggle in the front court defensively, and they're even weaker this year. So I don't hate the Briana Jones play in terms of value. There's no one else. Who else are you playing at value forward?
Yeah, that's my only problem. My only concern is she gonna keep up. Because they got, Christina Nigwe, her little revenge game.
I guess. Yeah, I guess I could go there. Is Teresa Plaisance not going to play? She's deemed questionable.
She's questionable. So we got to watch for that news, too.
Yeah, that's the one thing. If she's out again, I think that at 4-3, Briana Jones is the best value. I mean, I love Azura Stevens at 4.8, so I'll play her over that. But there's not a whole lot of those salary savers, 4 or 5 and below. Briana Jones is the only one. Who are you going to play? Kalina Mosquito Lewis? Nope. Morgan Tuck? Nope. Kayla Alexander? Nope. Ezzy Megabor? If it's a blowout, maybe Megabor down here at 3-2. She's been seeing some minutes for Seattle.
Yeah.
She was their first-round pick. Last year, she's played 11 and 12 minutes, and she's put up double-digit fantasy points in both those games. But that's a deep GPP play.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Anything else over there on FanDuel at value forward? I don't think there is, right?
I think we're good. Mosquito Lewis has been getting torched on defense.
Oh, she's a terrible defender. She was with Seattle last year too.
If they put her in the game, you attack whoever.
That's right.
Whoever she go guard, that's who you want. Because, man, I got to look and see who she guard when she come in the game. Because, man, she is getting lit the fuck up.
Agreed. And over here on DraftKings, really for me, there's only one name. It's Alicia Clark at 6'4". She's going to get a shit ton of minutes like she always does. She's at 6'4". Again, Washington's a smaller team this year. They're picking up the pace. She's playing, 27 minutes a night. She's at 6'4". I like Alicia Clark against Washington. And then I just don't see anything else under that I want to go to on DraftKings. Like, not a single fucking thing. Nothing. No, nothing. Briana Jones is 5'8". So Briana Jones and Alicia Clark and Gabby Williams at 6'7". Those would be the only 3 under 7K that I would play on DraftKings at forward. That's it. Pretty easy analysis there. So, I mean, we've gone over everything. Should we let's do our top threes. You do FanDuel, I'll do DraftKings. We'll do top 3. Could be top 4 if our brain catches something. You never know.
Man, I'm sticking with the one Bonner. Love that one. Chelsea Gray,
Chelsea Gray's great play.
5'6", and then 4'8". Jasmine Thomas gonna have a bounce back.
She's too cheap. I completely agree.
Back.
And let's give an honorable mention to Ariel Atkins at 4'4". We have to.
Yep,
And
definitely.
please don't forget to pay attention to that Minnesota backcourt: Shanice Johnson and Crystal Dangerfield, especially with Christmas Kelly out. Even though they tell you different on FanDuel, don't listen to what they say there. I mean, they don't have anyone else, so the minutes are going to be there, and it's a paced-up game against Chicago. For me on DraftKings, top guards, it's a little bit different over here. Damn it. I got to say Bonner at the top, just like you did at 10-7. Chelsea Gray at 8-2. I feel like we're saying the same players. And then at value, it's way down here for me. It's going to be one of these Dangerfield or Banham's going to break the slate tomorrow at 3-8 and 3-7. So I'm going to go there. I think one of them is going to hit value and really free up the salary to break the slate tomorrow on DraftKings. All right, let's go top 3 forwards.
So Stewie and Thomas ruled out because if you're not playing them, then you're not doing something right. Like,
yeah, you got to have exposure to both.
That's too easy. So we're not even going to go there.
Yep.
So I'm going to take Collier. I'm gonna let you take Natasha Howard because I know you want it.
I'm going to.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take Collier, Candace Parker, and for value, going right back to the well with Azura Stevens.
Azura Stevens at 4-8. I love that. Over on DraftKings, Azura Stevens is obviously not a value. I'll still have some exposure. I like NECA at 10-1. I think she bounces back and has a great game. I love that on DraftKings. You just said it. Natasha Howard. I'm telling you, the upside is just fucking there. What we need is Washington to keep this as a game so it's not a blowout. That's really been the problem for Natasha Howard is they just beat the brakes. Even New York, that first close game, I mean, they're winning by an average now, let's see, 24 and 16. So they're winning by an average of 20 points a game. We need Washington to hang in there tomorrow. If they do, I think Natasha Howard smashes value. And then down here in Value Town, it's got to be Alicia Clark for me at 6'4". Honorable mention to Brianna Jones at 5'8".
Nice.
That's it for me. Do you want to go over my prize picks or no?
Let's do it.
I always forget to pull it up early, so I gotta.
I got the advantage. Oh, I called Jasmine Thomas over 17. Let's go.
They have her at 17. Okay, let's get to it. Again, if you want to play my prize picks, enter promo code NDO. Also, don't forget to check out Overlay DFS. I'm contractually obligated to mention that.
And I'm taking Ellie Quigley over 20.8.
Wow, that's interesting.
You took the 2 good ones last night, so
yes, I did. Yes, I did. Jasmine Thomas, 17.1. I think that's an easy over. I'd get that money in right now for that. My one pick will be the under Maisha Hines-Allen, 32.2. That's an easy one for me as well. I think tomorrow I'm going to do I'm going to go for 500, but I'm going to do a 54 picker. So if you don't know how my prize picks goes, you pick 2 to 4 players. If you pick 4 players and you get them right, they're over under. You win 10 times your money. That's feeling like a $500 win. I like the Maisha Hines-Allen under 32. I think that's easy. Mm-hmm. I love the over for Jasmine Thomas at 17. Let's see. I'll give the 4 players that I'm going to pick.
Skipping right over your girl. What you talking about? I left it for her too.
Wait, which girl am I skipping?
Really? You don't see Jewel Lloyd sitting right there?
Oh my God! Wait. Oh yeah, Jewel Lloyd over 21.2. Easy pick for me.
Come on, that's the 4 we own. I'm about to deposit right now.
Yep. Let's put it in. Again, thank you all so much for all your support. I hope you enjoy the show. I know that we're just a little random and wild. It's late. where we are. A
Okay.
big thanks to
Lit.
Dion, man. It's even later for Dion. I'm on the West Coast. He's on the East Coast. It's even later for Dion.
Well, I don't
And
give a shit.
thankfully, his wife doesn't hate me too much. You know, we've become decent enough friends where she doesn't want to kill me. I don't think. We'll find out when they all come out and visit. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, be part of our weekly $25 PayPal giveaway. Really appreciate all your support. Check out our NBA video. That's up for tomorrow. MLB will be out. I'll be up, way too early in the morning out drinking coffee and Bailey's, getting that out. Check out Dion over at Run Pure Sports for all your WNBA articles, player pools, etc. If you want my player pool for MLB, NFL, NHL, NBA, click that link, try Draft Dashboard, 30 days for $1. May the fantasy gods be with you all. Good luck tomorrow. Thank you all so much for watching. Goodbye, folks.
Deuces.